Hello, my friends. Welcome to our 8-session series on yoga for beginners. Whether you are new to yoga or looking to refresh and reinforce your basics, this series is designed to help you to build your practice session by session. In this series, we will explore the foundations of Hatha Yoga, including breathing exercise, asanas, and steps towards more advanced balancing poses. By the end of the series, you will feel confident and well on your way to progress and understanding. For the best results, we recommend practicing each session for a week. Repetition will help you to feel more at ease with the asanas and elements presented in this series. And consider inviting a friend to join you on this journey. Having a practice buddy can provide a great support and encouragement, especially when starting out. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to congratulate you for embarking on this new learning journey. Whatever your reason for being here, I want you to know that you are welcomed with open arms. We are in this together, my friend. With each step we take, we will build our confidence and resilience. I'm here to support you along the way and smash this together. Let's begin our journey towards greater strength, flexibility, and inner peace. Here we go. In this session, we are going to go through the 4 exercise asanas that we covered in the previous session and then add up 2 more postures. So let's start with double leg raise. Legs together on the floor, arms on the side, palms facing down. Bring your legs up. Remember that your lower back is flat on the floor and bring the legs down as you exhale, keeping your lower back flat on the floor, and inhale up. Coming down, exhale, inhale up, and exhale. Inhale up, 7 more. Coming down. Inhale up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. And inhale up. Last one. Exhale, coming down. And inhale up slowly in count of 10. Coming down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs apart. Palms facing up. Deep breath in. And exhale, release everything. Single leg raise, feet together, flat feet. Separate your feet just a little bit. Lift up your right leg. Hold back of your right thigh, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Let's stay here for a few good breaths. Opening the back of your right leg, keeping your both feet flexed. Adjusting how you're holding the leg with your hands as your leg opens up little by little. Last exhalation here, and change the leg. Remember not to get stuck in a posture. Let this posture be a continuous evolving practice. So instead of hitting a place that you know, continue opening, deepening. One more breath. And slowly lower your leg down. Continuing with shoulder stand in Halasana. Arms on the side, legs up, rolling up to your shoulder. Support your back. Make yourself small, bend your knees, knees to your forehead. Adjust your hands. Press your back of the head against the floor. Reach up your legs up. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths before we continue to Halasana. Feel the groundedness and the strength coming from your arms. And as we're going to lower our legs down to Halasana, as I mentioned before in the previous session, this is a very strong stretch for the lower back. You may have experienced that after shoulder stand in Halasana, you feel your lower back. So if that has been the case for you, bend your knees so that you take weight out from your leg to make this a less strong stretch. Lower your legs down slowly. Press the back of the head against the floor. Few more breaths here wherever you are. And remember not to roll over to your head, but continue elongating your back. One more breath. We're going to come out slowly. Arms on the floor, rolling out. Slowly lower your legs down all the way to the floor. Legs apart, palms facing the ceiling. Deep inhalation. And exhale, release everything. Counter pose, fish pose. Palms underneath your hips, thumbs touching each other. Elbows straight, close to each other underneath your body. Inhale, come up on your elbows. Lift up your chest. Keeping your chest lifted up, drop your head back. Touch the floor with the top of the head. Supporting through your elbows rather than giving all the way to your head. Take one more deep breath through your chest and send that breath in between your rib cage. As you inhale, coming up and slowly descend. Coming back to where we started. Legs apart, palms facing up. Deep breath in. And exhale, release everything. Okay, stay where you are. We're going to continue with half bridge pose. So this is a back bend, but think of this more as a leg exercise. Bend your knees and place your feet under your hips. Big toes slightly pointing inward so that your outer edge of your feet are parallel to each other. That will create more ease for your lower back. And the distance is for your feet is where you can just tickle your heels with your fingertips, not grabbing. And now from here, keeping your arms on the side of your hips, as you inhale, press your feet against the floor to lift up your hips. Instead of focusing on hips up, focus on pushing down with your feet. As you do that, squeeze your legs in. Focus on your leg, pushing down and squeezing in. Tuck the tailbone in. Do not relax your belly. And now from here, interlock your fingers, bringing your heels with the palm together, elbows straight, close to each other, underneath your body. Pressing with your arms as well as you continue, press your feet against the floor, squeezing the legs in. If you feel your lower back compressed, squeeze your legs a little bit more. Think of, once again, pressing your feet against the floor, and instead of pushing your hips up, shift the weight towards your shoulder, keeping your belly long and your lower back long by tucking the tailbone in. One more breath. And now separate your hands, lift up your heels, and slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra from your upper back, middle back, and then the lower back. Gently bring your sacrum on the floor. Once your hips touch the ground, bring your feet mat wide distance, a bit more away from your hips, knees leaning to each other. Relax your belly, relax your lower back, palms facing up. One deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Bring your knees to your chest, hold back of your thigh, and let's rock front and back along the spine. Feel rolling over the spine. And eventually we are going to come to seated position and continue with the forward bend, seated forward bend. Now, keeping your legs stretched forward, make sure you can sit up straight with your back straight. If you find that is hard for you, then bend your knees a little bit. Sorry, let me start again. If you find it's hard for you to sit up, first separate your feet just a little bit. That might give you a little nudge to straighten the back. If you need a little more, then bend your knees a little bit as well. It's important that we start with the back straight. Otherwise, as we go into forward bend, it is very possible that if we don't get this spine up straight, your belly button may go backward as we go into forward bend, when we want our belly button go forward. Keep your arms on the side of your hips, bringing that lengthening and the height in your spine. Flex your feet, and whether you have your knees bent, feet separate, now back straight, gaze forward, feet flat. And from here, we're going to slowly walk the hands forward, keeping your chest up and belly button driving us into a forward fold. Letting your belly button guide you forward. Your belly stays long, and as your belly and your chest go forward, your arms will follow, not the other way around. Feel mainly the back of your legs. That will be the primary sensations and where we will be working in this posture. Tailbones pointing back. Once again, long belly. Belly forward, chest forward. Keep your chest open instead of closing down. Keep your head aligned with the spine so that it's our center that lead us in the posture rather than the head. So this is a posture that requires quite some patience. It is very tempting to just dive down with the head, but often what happens is when we dive down with the head, our center actually goes backward, away, not bringing us deeper into the posture, but actually further away. Okay, inhale, lift up your chest a little bit, elongate your belly in the chest, lift up the sternum, and exhale forward as your tailbone and your sacrum pulls you back and ground it. And now from here, if your hands are close to your feet, you can hold your feet, but make sure your elbows can stay soft. If you want to keep your hands on the floor, that is fine. Elbows out just a little bit to keep your chest open. Now, lift up your chest one more time, and as you exhale, relax your head. Not drop the head, relax the head in a way that you create a gentle rounding shape along your spine where you can spread the sensation, not just in the back of your leg, but also all along your spine, including back of the neck. One more breath here. And as you inhale, gaze up, then slowly coming back. Crossed leg position. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Through your nose, 2 more times. Inhale. Long exhalation. 1 more time. Deep inhalation. Deep and long exhalation. Thank you for joining me on this video. So are you ready to commit to this series? Let's make it official. Write, I am in the comments to show your dedication and start the journey. After each session, share your progress by commenting session complete and give yourself a pat on the back for completing the practice. When you complete the entire series, write series complete. I am well on the path in the comments. And when you see others posting about their progress, be sure to show your support by giving them a thumb up and congratulating them to their commitment. I know it may seem a little cheesy, but sharing your journey out loud and celebrating with others along the way can make this experience truly remarkable. So let's support each other, stay accountable, and work towards our goals together. I wish you a beautiful day and see you soon. Keep shining on!